I'm Melissa.
And I'm Donna, and I'm her mother. Yep.
And I'm her daughter. And we are seriously M and D.
More D than M.
I don't know. I think it's right on the middle. So, welcome back to our channel. If you haven't seen any of our more recent episodes, where have you been?
Heck yeah. I just want to know, because we've been around. This is
episode 19.
Man, you've missed some episodes. You got to get caught up. So, we're going to catch you up today if you haven't been there.
So, what we wanted to do today is just something fun with M&D. And we were going to just maybe give a little bit of a background on us, a quick update if you haven't seen our introduction episode. But then we were also going to do a fun little game, just asking a few questions, answering them so you can get to know us a little better.
Yes.
Sound like a plan, D?
Mm-hmm. Shall I go first? Because I'm older.
Oh.
I'm definitely older by a lot. My family and I moved from New York to Las Vegas when I started high school in Las Vegas, and that's where we live, Las Vegas. And let's see, went to high school, went to college here at UNLV, became a teacher, got my teaching credential, elementary education, and have done teaching and school administratorship for 34 years, retired last year. And then I watched Melissa's two girls for 6 months, and that was the hardest job I've ever done. It's hard to be disciplinarian, teacher, and grandmother. So I did that for 6 months, and then Melissa decided to stay at home, and I said, okay, that was good. And then for 2 months after, I worked in a carpet store, in a carpet store, and didn't love that because I'm glad a friend gave me the opportunity to do it, but it was just hard for me to sit still and sit down because normally I was just talk. Those people at the place, I do talk a lot. Those people at the place were probably happy when I left and said, finally that woman shut up. Goodbye.
That's why we're doing YouTube now, so
yeah,
she can
I
talk.
Can still talk. So after I did that, I haven't done anything as far as education goes. I did put in to substitute at Melissa's daughter's school, and haven't done anything as far as that goes, or tutoring. And I've been exercising a lot, walking a lot, with therapy, and just having a good time. What about you?
Say you have 3 kids.
Oh, I do. I'm sorry, I didn't give any background. sorry. I do. I have 3. I didn't give any information about my personal life. I have 3 kids. Melissa being the oldest, Mark is the middle, and Melissa is 28, Mark is 25, and Michael is 19. So they have been my life. So and I'm still married. That's interesting too. No, still married. Almost. It'll be 35 years next summer.
Oh,
yeah. So life. I do remember this, and I'll tell you this little thing because my father said it to me when I was 18 years old, and I think I was turning 18. My father said, "Just watch. The next 10 years will fly by just like that." And then I was like, "Wow, many years have flown by," and I do remember those words. And now you're 28, and you.
And I remember when Dad would say to me, "You're gonna wish that when you get older, like in 10 years, you're gonna wish that you were back in high school." And I remember being in high school. I'm like, "No, I'm not. I don't want to be in high school." And I just had my 10-year reunion, and now I'm like,
I know.
I kind of miss high school. It was fun.
Isn't it funny how I remember getting carded? Why would I get carded? But getting carded, and it was like such a drag. Okay, here's my license. And then when I was older, and I went to the store and I bought wine or something, and the lady goes, "Can I see your ID?" I'm like, seriously? I was so excited that she thought I was young enough to still need to show my ID. I'm like, heck yeah, here's my ID. But anyway, so we still live in Las Vegas, and we've had a good life here.
And I was born and raised in Vegas, still live in Vegas, obviously, like she said. And I have been married for 6 years.
Just a few days
ago. And I have 2 little girls. They are amazing. Kennedy and Reagan, 4 years old and 2 years old. And I was working for a casino for 10 years here in town. And I did food and beverage for a while. I did HR, and then like my mom said, she was watching the girls. daycare was getting way too expensive. So I decided to stay home when my husband decided to start his own business. And yeah.
The rest is history.
And let me give you a bit more background, since I made her give more background. But I went to high school. Obviously, I went to high school here. High school, and then I went to college here at UNLV. I was in a sorority. That's where I met my husband, and we were in a sorority and fraternity. And I majored in communication studies. Never knew and really understood why I did major in that. But now, full circle, I actually do like talking, just like my mom.
And you do communicate well.
And so here we are on YouTube, talking and communicating.
There you go.
So, yeah, so that's us. A little bit of background.
Yeah. Always making fun of her mother.
So, we're going to do some fun questions.
Yes.
Some fun questions here. So, what is your dream vacation?
Okay, I would like to go to Europe. I'd like to go to Italy. I'm half Italian, half Irish. I'd like to go to Italy, France, Germany, England, Ireland. And I don't know, I'd love to go over there and just take a month to go through everything, but I don't think that your father wants to do that. So I think
you're going to have to go by yourself.
I'll have to go with somebody else because he's never been.
I would love to go with you, but I couldn't be gone.
I don't want you to come with me anyway.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Spend enough time with you.
So my dream vacation would be to just go in the backyard by myself. And no, I'm kidding. So I've always seen, have you seen in Bahamas, they have the Hotel Atlantis?
Oh, yeah.
With that huge slide. So I'm a bit...
I'd like to go there too, but not with you.
Yeah, I don't want to go with you. But I always remember seeing those commercials on TV when I was a kid, and we never really took, our vacations we took were always on the West Coast. We took a few, but that was when I was really little. So I really have never been back to the East Coast in a very long time. But I always hear how nice the water is because when you go to the Pacific Ocean, it is freezing. But I always wanted to go down that slide because here in Vegas, we do have a Wet n Wild now, but we used to have a very, very big Wet n Wild, a huge water park. And so I'm very into those water slides. And that Atlantis slide, I just want to go down it. Just like go down.
Like torpedo.
Just want to go down it. So that would be my fun.
Yeah, I'd like to go there too. You go first and I'll go.
Yeah,
not with you.
Not going with you. Okay, next question. How many times have you moved states? For me, has been
never.
None.
Yeah.
So I'm a little Vegas born and staying here, babe.
Resident, yeah.
So let's hear yours.
And just to New York and Nevada. No. Take that back. Sorry. We moved from New York to here, and then when we were a year after we were married, we moved to California for a year, but then back to here. So 3 states.
Where in New York?
Staten Island, New York, and then I lived there from birth to 8th grade, so started high school in Las Vegas. And then after we were married, we moved to Los Angeles area, Marina Del Rey down there.
Was that expensive back then?
No, we lived kind of in Westchester, which was not far from LAX airport. So it wasn't on the beach. But it was expensive at the time, yeah, because it was 1986. And I know this sounds crazy, but I mean, I think I remember paying $750 for a 2-bedroom apartment. And that was 30 plus years ago. I know now. But then that seemed like a lot. And like I said, we were back in the apartments. It was a nice area. Now it's not as nice, but it was a little chunk of money.
And then you moved back here.
And then we moved back here and we stayed. We've been here since.
Yeah.
People seem to leave Las Vegas and then come back.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
All right.
Next question.
Favorite soda?
Seriously?
Have you seen our Diet Coke episode?
Yes. Please. Anyway, it's Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Always. Nothing else.
On tap. So when you get it from the fountain, that's my absolute favorite. But then if I can't have it that way, I'll always on ice.
And last night, just for quick fun, she went to Raising Cane's, and
Yes,
we were
I did.
talking on the phone, and she's like, "I got my Diet Coke with my rabbit pellets."
Rabbit turd ice.
Rabbit, that's what you said.
Yes.
Rabbit turd ice.
Yes. And it's
the best ice.
It's so good.
It's the best ice. So good. So,
That's after beverage, favorite soda, whatever.
okay. What's your favorite singing group?
This is something from back in the day. I mean, I'm just gonna pick Matchbox 20 and Rob Thomas because Rob Thomas is so hot, and he's a good singer.
Okay, here's mine. Don't look.
Go. I do like
All
that
right,
song.
Backstreet Boys.
I love that song.
That's my jam. They no, they're not in Vegas anymore, I don't think.
They've come and gone. They
gone,
have been
but
here.
they were here.
But you were there.
I know. I was saying like I don't think they have a residency here anymore. But they were here, and I went to the concert, and I touched AJ.
But tell them why you
On the arm?
That was the bridal thing.
Yeah, I went for one of my very good friends. We went for a bachelorette party, and I touched AJ. I can't.
Is he your favorite?
No, Kevin is my favorite. He's
Oh,
so
really?
hot. Yeah, but
Not Nick. Is Nick
Carter.
He's
No,
in-
I like them all.
Okay.
And they were very good. But that was my group growing up, and when I got to see them here, and I touched AJ's arm, I was like, yeah. So that's
Okay.
that. Thought I'd give you a little music there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Favorite? Okay, sorry.
You
Go
said
ahead.
you were gonna laugh. I was gonna laugh during that.
That you didn't laugh?
I didn't laugh.
Oh.
Whatever. Your humor is odd. Go ahead.
You're so rude. So rude.
What?
Okay. Favorite ice cream flavor.
Oh gosh. You know, I love Baskin Robbins chocolate chip ice cream, but if I had to pinpoint it down, chocolate ice cream is my favorite. Chocolate.
That's so plain.
So what? I mean, I like others, but you said favorite. Favorite.
Yeah.
What is yours?
Mint chocolate chip?
I like that too, but it's not
You
my
only
absolute
pick
favorite.
one.
I know. I'm going with chocolate. So there. I love Rocky Road.
Yes.
But you have to say favorite, so you have to pick one.
Okay. Actually, I think I might choose Rocky Road.
Can't. You already made your choice. Mint chip. Go ahead.
Okay, favorite restaurant.
Oh, you know.
What was I gonna pick? I told you this. Oh, Outback. Crikey!
I do like their steak salad, but you know what restaurant I did? She's such an exaggerator. I love Ruby Tuesdays, and they don't have it where we used to live. It's further away because they have the best salad bar. Although Jason's Deli has a darn good salad bar.
We are salad bar people.
Love it.
And if you didn't catch our Diet Coke episode, we probably would say
Yeah.
sweet tomatoes, but since they've switched to Pepsi,
We're not going anymore. Even with a coupon, not going. NOT.
All right, favorite candy.
I can't be broad and say chocolate, so I'm going to say Candy Kiss with almonds in it. Or Hershey bar
Okay.
with almonds. Yeah.
And I think you're the one who taught me this, but you put it in the fridge or the freezer?
Dad puts it in the freezer. Yes.
Do you put it in the fridge?
No, I eat it out of the freezer.
Oh, okay.
It's really hard. But you have to have good teeth. You break your teeth.
Because my favorite's Butterfinger.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
And you can only pick one.
It's not my favorite, though. I
But
like it. I like a lot of
I
candy.
like Butterfinger, but I like, my husband and I had this conversation last night. I like the Butterfinger when it's in the fridge.
Oh.
And it's not frozen, but
Okay.
it's not like that. It's not so
Yeah,
melty.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of chocolate here gets melty really most of the time. So put it in the fridge. It's nice. It's
Okay.
good.
There you go.
Favorite color, Don?
No question. Yellow. And I'll tell you why. I was thinking about this on my walk yesterday because I do think a lot on my walk. But when I was growing up, everybody's favorite color was blue. Blue, blue, blue. My father's blue, my mother's blue, 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 blue. I think your father's blue. I'm going to be different. I'm going to go with yellow. And it's not like I can wear yellow. It's not an easy color to wear. But when you think of positive things, sunshine yellow and yellow. It's just my color.
And now, because we were talking about these questions before, but now that I think about it, I've always thought to myself, because when I'd be asked, what's your favorite color? I never had a favorite color. Because I always liked a bunch of colors. Like I never wanted to, that was one thing as a kid, I never wanted to pick. I never felt like I had to pick because everyone picked a favorite color. But I told my mom, I guess my favorite color is black because that's the color I enjoy wearing the most.
Yeah, I like black too, but you know, yeah.
I do see the yellow, and I've always known her favorite color is yellow. She loves sunflowers. But that's always been her favorite color, and it's known. For me, it's just hard to pick one color because I like a bunch of colors. But I do like wearing black because I'm very...
Black is so universal. I mean,
it's
such
a good color.
Slimming. I mean, my mother wore black all the time. My father would say, "Don't you wear anything else?" And I find myself that I am my mother.
I like, yeah, and I'm...
You are,
I'm my
you
mother.
are your mother too.
Okay.
Not as funny, but nonetheless. Ching! Next one.
If you were stranded on an island, on a desert island, in the Bahamas, let's just say in the Bahamas, what is one thing you'd have to have with you?
Oh, you know, we thought about this, and first of all, I'm thinking, okay, you'd have the tropical food, so you'd be able to eat. And then I thought, okay, got to keep your teeth clean and stuff like that. I don't know. And I thought about what you said about dental floss, true. But I think if I could only have one thing, like to eat or something like that, I would give up all my candy and have peppermint gum. Because I feel it keep your breath fresh, have something to do and chew. And I can chew gum for a long time. So I'd say that.
And when I was thinking about it, when we had talked about it, I was like, because the dental floss thing is I can't stand having something caught in my teeth. But I would probably go with gum too because it gives that freshness. But I would not go with peppermint. I would go with spearmint.
Really?
Yeah.
And you like the fruity flavor too, because I remember when I was watching the girls, you had that Trident.
Well, it gives me like
melon.
it gives off the. You're so rude.
No,
it gives off that idea that you're eating something.
Okay.
You know, sweeter than. Okay. Whatever.
I just like peppermint. I've tried every gum under the sun. Every gum. Gum from back in the day that some of you will remember. Tea-berry gum and clove gum, different things, sen gum. But I like, is it 5? Yeah, 5 peppermint. I've tried pepper. I know you like spearmint. But, okay.
Or wintergreen. Is that the same?
No, it's not the same.
Oh, okay.
That's okay too.
All right, last question. So we went with what is your favorite phrase that's in scripture? Because religion was implemented for me at birth, but very young age. My mom's always been Catholic, and now I'm Christian. So this has been something I think we've been able to strongly bond over in the last few years. But favorite phrase? Because mine's tattooed on me. Okay.
Well, I was saying to Melissa, there's the part in Corinthians when a lot of people use it in their weddings. Love is kindness. Things like that. That's always a nice one. But there's one thing, and I was thinking, there's a song in the Catholic faith. It's called "Be Not Afraid," and it's really pretty. And we had it sung at my mother's funeral. I think my father's funeral too. But I like the words in it, and so it would be Not Afraid.
I do like those. I like that song too. Be not afraid. Okay. Mine is tattooed on me. It is God is greater than the highs and the lows. My mom wanted me to get that tattoo.
And that's not, she doesn't have God is greater than the highs and lows.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can see it. It's so tiny.
It's a weed.
It's 4 little symbols, but it means God is greater than the highs and lows.
And it's clever because it's got the greater sign and the less than sign. So remember from math in elementary school. So there you go.
My mom came with me to get that tattoo.
Yeah. She was scared. She was a scaredy cat. And so
it's this big and I was scared.
Yeah. But you know what? I was watching quite a few of the influencers that I watch. They have the little tattoos now, so that's the latest thing. Smaller is greater. So anyway, there's the little...
It's a little fun facts about us. Go back and watch all other 18 episodes.
Introduction. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We would really appreciate it. And if you want to hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. But we do upload, Melissa uploads, she's the techie genius. She uploads on Wednesdays. And then we did start a blog, so that has been kind of intermittent as far as that hasn't been consistently every week. So I think you uploaded a blog yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. So check that out. That was on scrapbooking, something about holiday scrapbooking
and traditions that she has. But we plan to upload a lot more on the blog as well. And follow us on Instagram. That's where we post a lot of our stuff. We have a great following of people. We're so happy.
Yeah, so we're over 1,200 followers now, and we really appreciate that.
But thank you for following along with us. We will see you next time. And don't forget,
it's seriously okay to be you.
You are my fire, the one desire.